Alright, second segment recorded here in one day. Um, Off screen, I actually got 2 arcane crystals to make a Heraldric staff. However, the game still checks for completion of the Tainted Sun quest. So you cannot enter the palace dungeon and then subsequently Duriel's lair unless you complete the Tainted Sun. I mentioned this because someone suggested not doing Maggot Lair and Claw Viper. I still do have to do the Claw Viper quest, though. I mean, I could off-screen it, but if I off-screen everything, at least with the amount of Ubers I do, I'll be left with some very short videos. So anyway, I lost my totems, but that's all fine and good, because I could show something off, if I can actually kill anything. There we go. Okay, so I found my, I got a magical item with that, Houndfower, and this gives, as you can see, a lot of mana regen, 10 extra skill levels, and a lot of cast rate. Now, watch how much health this improves by. 40,000 to 49,000, 24,000, 21,000. Yeah. So, if you pre-buff with that, you'll be improving your minions' health by thousands of points. And keep in mind, I clearly don't have a bunch of SUs and shit. So, that's why I wanted Houndfower, or Hound 4. Furthermore, it improves the damage of Howling Totems, well, the physical damage output anyway, and the tri-elemental damage of the Death Fury Totems by a lot. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but it was almost 166 damage per element that it improved by. So basically, when I buff with Hound 4, I improve how much damage Death Fury Totem gives by 500 points per hit, and times however minions I have, that's quite a lot of elemental damage. So that's why I wanted my Hound 4 staff on Switch. So I guess the first one I'm going to be doing is Tranathela. This one could be actually a bit tricky because of all the piercing attacks that the Amazons do. It's actually, they can actually be devastating to those. And if I were to have Djinns, then that would not be recommended for Tranathela because of the low defense you would have. Also, my Hound 4 buffing strategy would not work quite as well, because I can't just summon Rampaggers and then do that. I mean, I can, but they won't be as strong as the buffed ones. But no matter how you plan to play, if you were to play a Necro Summoner with Hound 4, I recommend buffing it at least when you're raising your totems. Because, I mean, let's look at it again. 498 to 500, 662 to 664. And then physical damage 530. Well, it's not as much. And it doesn't improve the crushing blow at all. But it does give them a lot more survivability. Yeah, almost, yeah, it increases their health by another third. Actually, no, wait, no, it doesn't. It improves their health by 1.5 times. What am I thinking? But yeah, that's why you buff with that. And why I wanted it. And Sacred Unique Saber. This is why I like having my Magic Find craft. And I'm not particularly worried about these enemies. Alright, so Island of Skardera. Well, that doesn't do anything unless you want to make Valkyrie's Prime, which I never recommend doing, because the emblems are... Oh god, the recipe isn't as bad as it was in XVI. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. I was afraid of that. But, it's still up to luck whether you get those emblems to make Valkyrie's Prime. And it's still not really worth it, in my honest opinion. I mean, at least you don't have to have, like, 3 Zorun Zin kills, 2 Brother Laz kills, or whatever the hell it was, to, across multiple characters to, make it. So I was actually not really worried about, being killed by Broadside there. Or not Broadside, Arrowside. Alright, so let's try that again, but... Yeah, that's one of the risks. That's why I was saying this might be a risk. And I'm not gonna run. Of course, now there's no, now there's no arrow sides going off at all. I do like that everything's able to tank everything that the Amazons are throwing out. Hey, minions, go attack this stuff. Don't attack whatever's behind me. And of course, there's a Sacred Gilded Shield. Yeah, I couldn't find... Yeah, I love not being able to find that when I was actually doing the Throwing Barbarian. No, sir, I couldn't have found it during that playthrough. But I have to find it twice during this one. Or twice with this character, I should say. Because the first one was, when I was off screen doing stuff. This is why people like using D2SE and Plug Y and other such muling programs. Or if they're on the Sin War, they'll just trade. I was actually worried that I would warp directly into an arrow side there. And I think when I do the Trial of Blood, I think I'm actually not going to buff with Hound 4 because... like, my minions will be way too strong as it is. Oh, fuck. Now imagine how bad this would be if I didn't have Death's Ward. Let's see, what's this? Saber of the Storm Sail. Broadside. Ooh, Tainted Blood. Looks interesting, but not interesting enough to really do anything with, so... Signet. And yeah, that. Also, too bad I couldn't have found that during my, Melee Necro playthrough, Wing of the Dragon God, but I guess I didn't really need it, because Chthon was really, really OP. Okay. Also, a good thing about this is, stuff that you summon when you're buffed with Hound 4 will actually be different colored. I'm sure you can notice that the totems are like green. And like all the minions I summoned are green as well, so. Now I have to find where that amulet is. If it's Beads of the Snake Queen, I'm not going to be happy. Because that would have been great on my Pounce on. Or at least I feel. Or my melee sorceress. But anyway, as I was saying before I died, if I buff with Hound 4, like, fuck, Arrow Side. My minions are already strong without that. Fuck, I didn't throw up the portal. Anyway. Like, they'll already kill the Amazons that I need to kill in, like, 5 seconds anyway. I don't need the Great Maul. I'm not making more, arcane crystals. Oh. Alright, there we go. Let's get everybody back. Yep, first one I kill. Arrow Side. At least I didn't die. Oh god, Arrow Side. Move. Oh, fuck you! I know I'm doing a real shit job of trying to avoid anything. I'd like to have... Well, that one's not buffed, but... Oh well. Ah. Is she the one? Come on, she's trapped. Come on, guys. Kill her. Motherfucker! My God. And done. For now. Just buff up my totems. Where the fuck did she go? Trap her. There she is. She's dead. And no sunstone. This would theoretically be easier if I had done, Binding a Bale first, but, don't really care that much. Just as long as I keep away from the arrow sides. And the, well, whatever's going on here. Oh, I need to bring back my shadows. Yeah, the Hound 4 strategy doesn't really work if you need to get buffed minions quickly, though. That is one bad thing about that strategy. But overall, it's most definitely worth it. Fuckers. Don't kill me. I should probably just stop to re-summon everything with my switch gear. Jesus. God damn it. Come on. There we are. Yeah. That's why, this is why having Death's Ward is a good idea. Alright, I'm just going to resummon every single thing. There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, no good. And if I kill all 3 priestesses without finding either a trophy or a Sunstone of the Gods, I'm just going to do it off screen. I don't... Okay, is my stuff... Okay, yeah, my stuff is still buffed with the totems. Oh. Okay. This is definitely one of the best farming places in the game for a for a Necro summoner anyway. I assume the same could be said for about any summoner. Or at least one that can actually fight. Oh my god. Oh, good thing I avoided that. And buff with buff. What? Wait, what am I using here? Okay. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now, please say it's the... Okay, it is. Good. And... come on. Oh! Random obstacle. My goodness. Okay, so... yes, I know the last totem wasn't under the effect of, Hound 4, don't care. At least Aeroside doesn't, pierce. And... it feels like 1,000 deaths. There. Of course, she didn't drop it either, so off to the... actually, no. What? I'm gonna... actually, I'm not sure what way I should go. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back this way. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it the easier way. Okay, can we please? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Okay, get away. Oh my god, they're... that, whatever that is. I am not a fan of that at all. I know that skill that they're using is one of the druid the bow druid skills, but I forget what it's called offhand. I don't remember what it was. Ooh. Oh, of course. Teleport right into the fucking thing. Yeah, this is only long because I'm, trying to kill all three. And I could go faster if I wanted to, but, I'm not comfortable with doing speed runs of this yet. Don't quite exactly have the defense necessary for it. try this again. And not warp into a fucking broadside or arrow side. I don't care what it's called. This is going on too long. Every time I go into Tranathala, it takes way too long. Fucking hurry up. All right. Oh, of course. Fine, I will buy 1,000 potions again. My goodness. Don't care if that's buffed or not. Where's the bitch? There she is. Get her. Come on, what are you? Come on. There. Third time's the charm. Sunstone of the Gods. Please be a high roll of health. Nice. Not bad. And since I didn't get the Dry Hills waypoint yet, I have to go back and get it. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm not ill, that was just a random sneeze. Alright, so the other one obviously will be, and I already did kill Radaman off screen. I don't have the waypoint, because even though I re-rolled the map, well, the first time when I actually did it, I got the a really shitty one where the map, or the waypoint's on the other side of the map. So, well, I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to go straight to Radaman. And I think I just insta-killed a Dark Warden. Ah. And the maggot. There's the maggot layer, which at least I can skip. I should probably do that from now on, just to skip the maggot layer. I'm not going to do that for the Kurast ones, because I actually know exactly where to go in all of those. Actually, no, I should just skip that one too. Because seriously, who the hell cares about those? I never really cared for the fetch quests. It's just shit to fill time. Alright. And not that waypoint here, other side of the map, so I don't care. Alright, so now it's time for binding a bale, and this should be pretty easy. Yep. Get wrecked. Yep. Alrighty. So, with that, hopefully this is a good roll. Yeah, I'll go for a better one off screen. So on that note, I shall see you guys in Act 3. Goodbye.